Well, tonight, the Portland City Council will discuss a proposed policy to add an annual impact fee for privately operated detention facilities. Councilors say it would shift costs like police overtime, environmental cleanup, and public health services away from taxpayers and onto landlords. Fox 12's Leslie Dominique is live at City Hall, where an immigration rights group is rallying against the proposal. Leslie?
Well, Pete, yes, here at City Hall, there is a handful of members here with immigration rights group Portland Contra de las Deportaciones. You can hear them right now. They're rallying against this proposed ordinance by Councilors Murillo and Green. This ordinance would be a detention facility impact fee. But before I tell you why, let me break down what that ordinance is all about. The ordinance would require private property owners who lease land for detention facilities to pay a yearly impact fee. Now, although it is not specifically mentioned in the ordinance proposal, the South Portland ICE facility is owned by a private developer who has leased the building to ICE since 2011. Now, Councilor Murillo says the policy aims to address harms from privately operated detention facilities, including environmental cleanup and use of tear gas or pepper balls. The ordinance would also create a nuisance section for harmful conditions. Property owners could not allow chemical substances to escape and affect nearby properties or allow indoor contamination that creates a safety threat. Now, you can hear the chants of this immigration rights group right now. We're back at City Hall again. Now, PDX-CD is rallying against the ordinance, saying it does not go far enough. They want the city to revoke the McAdam Avenue ICE facility permit, especially after a land use violation was issued in September. The proposed ordinance would apply to that facility upon lease renewal. Now, we have reached out to the city for any updates on that land use violation. We will be here tonight listening along as councilors discuss this proposed ordinance. For now, reporting at City Hall, Leslie Dominique, Fox 12 Oregon.